Hey guys, Sophia here with Turquoise Toffee, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2023 IFBB Pro League Dallas Pro Bikini results with some gorgeous athletes. I love all the different colors of the suits, the different hairstyles. This was a beautiful top 5. And I've got more recaps from the weekend coming your way, so make sure you subscribe. All right, so in terms of Olympia, we're about halfway through the qualification period, and you guys know the drill already. It's the top 3 from last year's Olympia that are automatically qualified, and then it's the winner of each contest throughout the year that gets to go. No points for 2nd through 5th, no tiers, just the winner. So looking at the scorecard, in first place was Jordan, 2nd, Lexus, 3rd, Rachel, 4th, Elizabeth, and 5th, Tamikia. And if you look closely, it was super close between 2nd and 3rd place, just 1 point difference. Very stressful and very exciting. Okay, so here's Tamikia in 5th place. She is so amazing. I love her shape. And man, does she ever have a width to her upper body with such a small waist. Her hourglass is crazy. It's an undeniable shape. You just really notice this curve. I think you see it even better than you saw it here at the Optimum. Her shoulder is really back. The lats are so open, the arm is out, and you just notice that shape. Like, wow. She's got beautiful conditioning. You've got an amazing amount of detail in her abs, nice outlining of the delts, beautiful curve and groove here in the hip, nice outline to her quad. And I think arguably she's got tiny bit tighter conditioning than even at the Optimum. You're seeing a little bit more detail coming through in the quad here. There's this line that you're seeing a little bit sharper, little bit more detail right here in the back quad, just a tiny bit, and it looks fantastic. I love her suit color. I love her hair. I love that she always has beautiful volume and a bit of a curl up by her eye to really draw your eye in and up. She's just absolutely gorgeous. There's not much I can say. Maybe she could go a little bolder with the lipstick, but I'm loving everything. Love her posing, love her suit, love her whole style. She's gorgeous. Okay, next in 4th place was Elizabeth, and she looks amazing too. And in addition to the slightly tighter conditioning, which I think you can see when you look at her glute here versus the Mile High, I'm seeing it in that teardrop here, in her back leg. I think she's a little bit tighter in her torso, a little bit more rib, but that's okay. Like, it's not too much rib. She doesn't suck in and create a hollow. It's very good, muscular, toned, beautiful midsection. But in addition to that, I'm noticing a difference in the way she's posing. Now, of course, it's just a photo. She could have moved her leg a second later, but I really like this stance on her. Her legs, the feet are much closer together, and it gives you a really good look at the quad. I think you really notice how curved and the beauty of the sweep, the size in her leg. And also her torso is a little bit more towards the front, whereas here it was a little bit more sideways. And I just think it does a really good job of showing off that hourglass shape. So whether it was an actual change to her posing or just a difference in where the photographer was, I don't know. But either way, I think she looks really fabulous here. And I love this suit. The colors are gorgeous. There's this kind of a bluey tone in combined with the red, but also the fit. It's a lot larger of a cut. It just gives her more size. She looks even more balanced, I think, than she did here. It's just a really beautiful overall look. So I think this was fabulous for her. Next in 3rd place is Rachel. She's gorgeous. I love her sleek, smooth blonde hair, nice makeup, gorgeous color of the suit. It's like a deeper maroon, kind of a cranberry color. It's very beautiful. I do think that she could adjust it to make it closer together if she could. Just in comparison to the other girls, most people tend to have the triangles of the top like really close to the center. I think that allows you to see the lats a little bit more. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It has to fit her body properly, and it does. So she does look very beautiful. I love her delts. I think she's got a really nice round shape here in this pose, and the curve of her glutes look awesome. It starts right from the top of her connector all the way down. She's got really good curvy hamstrings. She looks really beautiful. I do notice in the posing in the lineup, she's a little bit more like her belly button is more downward focused and the other girls are a little bit more upright. I don't notice it so much in this picture. So stay tuned for that. We'll get to that picture in a second. But I think she looks really fabulous. This was an amazing third place for her. Great conditioning. She's perhaps not as muscular, not as much size as some of the other girls, maybe not as much curve to the sweep, size in the hamstrings, but I think on her own frame, she looks really, really good. Okay, next in second place is Lexus. Love the suit, love the curly hair. Oh man, she looks amazing. She's got this fantastic delt. I really like how you see not only the curve of the front one, but the back one. A lot of the girls, it tends to flatten out in the way that they pose, but Lexus does such a phenomenal job of keeping the roundness in her back shoulder, and it really gives you a good look at the muscles in her arms as well. I think she also has an extremely easy to see hourglass shape. Her waist is so small. It's just really incredible. Beautiful size to her legs, nice hamstrings. I like this line coming down the quad, some good detail coming through in the back. I do think she could have a little bit more of that roundness a little higher up on the glute up here, but she's got a really good width. The horizontal size to the glute is awesome. Beautiful posing, beautiful colors. I think she's just gorgeous. And now in first place, Jordan. Amazing. So I think she's got the hardest conditioning out of everybody. You really notice the line coming down her leg, that groove in her hip, this dent here in the side of her glute. It's awesome. Really good detail. She just looks so firm, so athletic, really hard, full muscles, beautifully outlined. Her obliques are super chiseled. Her delts look awesome. Really easy to see that little dip where the bicep and tricep connect. Great curve and gorgeous size in her glutes. She's got curves all the way. She's got fullness all the way and a really nice connection with the hamstring. She's posing nice and tall and upright, so you have a really good view of that hourglass. Beautiful colors in the suit, very flattering with her hair. I love that the wave of her hair is right by her smile. It gives you a nice frame to her beautiful smile, and she looks awesome. Nice, deep, rich tan, shows off those lines really well. I also found her to be glazed really beautifully. She's got shine in all the right places. You're really looking at her glute, you're looking at the quad, and from behind you definitely notice her glute shape. So she looks awesome. A fabulous first place for her. Okay, so everybody's side by side. Fantastic. Like I said before, I love that everybody's different color in their suits, different style, color, texture, degree of curl, wave in the hair. It looks so good. This is what I meant about Rachel looking a little bit more downwards, like her belly button is almost pointing down, whereas the other girls seem just a little bit more upright. So she might want to just play with that curve in her back. But overall, she still has a really fabulous shape. And I like how far she keeps her feet. I think it gives you a really good view of her hamstring. Jordan, I think, looks super defined. You really see that line outlining the quad. Nice shape. Lexus, I notice her tiny, tiny waist. Her hand in this pose is certainly obstructing the glute a little bit, but that could just be from where we are in terms of the photographer. Tamikia, I think you really notice that gorgeous shape in the back. She's really doing a great job of making her upper body look so wide. And then Elizabeth, beautiful upper body. Love the shape of her delts. A lot of lat. Nice tiny waist, good detail coming through in her stomach. Everybody looks fantastic, but I'm definitely noticing Jordan and that size and the detail of the glute. And then from behind, this is a really impressive back shot. Everybody's tie-ins look really good. A lot of beautiful curve to the quad sweeps. But when I look at Jordan, she just has more. She has more delt than Lexus beside her. She has more width to her glutes than Lexus and Rachel. She has more detail and definition and sharpness in the tie-ins than anybody else. Now, I also do notice, of course, how small the waists are, particularly on Lexus and Tamikia. Extremely little. I think Lexus has the most amazing hourglass shape. You really see it so clearly. But Jordan, because her shoulders are a little bit more wide, a little bit rounder, it's even more pronounced. I also think Lexus could have had a bit more glaze in the back pose. Like you really notice that shine on Jordan, Rachel, Elizabeth. Both second and fifth place, I think, could have had a little bit more of that shininess to highlight the glutes. But I'm super impressed by everybody's hamstrings, great definition, great size. Elizabeth has some beautiful width. Tamikia also, the shoulders are really popping out. Lexus, I can't get over her shape. So it was gorgeous, but Jordan definitely had something a little bit extra special. And in terms of Olympia, there she is. Jordan is now qualified. So there are a couple more shows coming up in the next few weeks. So make sure you subscribe. I'll be back with recaps of those as soon as I can. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment below your thoughts and come find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.